This is a tutorial on the extension of time amendment car form ETA. It's a simple one-page form. It's very easy. We'll go through it quickly. Now, keep in mind that this is effectively an addendum, but this is an addendum that has been templated as an extension, or it's an addendum made specifically for extensions. Now, I actually think this is an appropriate form. I know there's an overwhelming amount of car forms. Many are superfluous, but this one I think has reasoning just because it's cleaner if you have a particular form that relates exclusively to an extension. But often, I'd say more often than not, extensions are done on an addendum. Now, this form you'll see it's the way everything is phrased here is as a proposal. One party is proposing to the other, which I think is actually unnecessary because everything's a proposal, right? If a buyer creates an addendum and sends it to the other party, they're proposing the change and the other party has to sign. But and ideally, one agent's going to talk to another agent before they send an extension of time amendment or an extension written on an addendum. But either way, we're going to go through it. Now, it says dated up here. By default, this is going to amend the terms of the purchase agreement, the date of the purchase agreement that it was drafted in the top left corner of the RPA, not the date that we're drafting this form, the address and the parties. Okay, this form can be so simple that here on line 1, you can put in the new close of escrow date, and that's it. If you're just changing the close of escrow, all you're doing is line 1. Now, there are other extensions, notably of contingency periods, that are done here. And if there isn't something that, if the extension that you're looking to do isn't explicitly mentioned in 1 or 2, you can write it here on number 3. And this could be for, anything, seller in possession or seller to do some sort of contractual provision. And then they have this additional term space. Now, you could use this for, really you can use it for anything, but I'd say a per diem would probably be the most fitting usage. So let's say the seller is giving the buyer an additional week to close escrow, but they're going to charge the buyer. Well, you could write something to the effect of, buyer shall pay a per diem fee of $300 for every day after blank date or between the extension in line 1 and then write the form of close of escrow, or however many days you want. But the point is, you can put your per diem fee here. Now, because this is written as a proposal, there is this whole offer expiration thing. I think it's unnecessary, but this is the way it's written, whatever. It's a very short form, so you don't have to play the game too long here. And you can just check which party's drafting it. By default, it nullifies itself on the 3rd day, and then send it off. And once the other party signs, you've amended the RPA. Now, of course, this can be done on an addendum as well. But if it's just an extension, it's easier when you're filing the dozens and dozens of documents in a closed file to see that, wait, where was that extension? Oh, here it is right in the extension form. So that's why I like the organizational aspect of it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Thank you.